Looks like we have audio this time.
I'm triple checking that. How's it going, everybody?
Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing some Decimator Dory versus Vynnset. Should be an interesting matchup. Decimator Dory tends to be pretty tanky. Kind of doing like a old him impression, doing a lot of blocking and then just swinging back with the axe when you get a chance. But unlike Oldham, you have a lot of pressure behind the axe. It having the defense of one of the cards that you block with means that if you just put one card in front of it, you're going to take two every time.
It's very awkward. It's very
awkward to block. Yeah. Hey Lee. It's kind of a fatigue deck. It's very similar to a fatigue deck. Kind of like Oldham was. Like he can do that, or he can present big damage, and you can still do that in this deck with cards like Felling Swing, and even just like a Sharpened Steel. Like Felling Swing lets you swing for 10 with the axe, which is kind of insane. You also get to run like the Spill Bloods and stuff for Dominate to push some big numbers. So it's a super cool deck. It has a lot, or not a lot. It has a couple key bad matchups.
Chris, I think it's close to that. Not to cut you off. I think it's close to that fatigue or that Dory list that Ryan was playing in Blitz, and that you were playing. Yeah, you both were playing a Dory.
But yeah, the bad matchups really would be like Dromai, probably Prism. Like the deck doesn't really run main poppers, and I think Viscera can be a little hard
because of the explosiveness.
Yeah. So outside of those bad matchups, I think that it's kind of decent into like a lot of the field. I've been playing it on Talishar a bit, and I have been out defending Guardians. Like it's kind of insane.
Yeah. It was an interesting deck to play against. So Ryan played it in the Blitz event. You played it also in the Blitz event. I think you just had a hard matchup round one, if I remember right.
Yeah, Prism.
Yeah. Which, I mean, what are you gonna do? It was a weird deck to play against because, like, my deck likes to block 1 card, 2 card maybe, but your deck also likes to block 1 card, 2 card. And then I lose defensive value just by blocking because of the axe itself, so it gets real awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, like, it's Dory. If I block from hand, I'm giving you a reprise, you know? So, like, sometimes I just don't want to do that. It was very interesting to play against. So my armor is going to be extremely important in this game, I think, for saving it for certain on-hits.
Which there aren't many.
There aren't. It's
like
just...
it's Dory. She doesn't have...
Which is the draw?
The Steel Blade Supremacy?
Steel Blade Supremacy. What?
It should be a fun matchup.
Yeah. Play something different. Have fun with the... We're not prepping for Nats. Neither of us are, so we're just kind of in exploratory mode, I think, right now.
We do have a really good stream scheduled for next week already.
Yeah.
Which, if you looked at the channel, you would have seen what it is. We're going to be having our teammate Alex on stream.
I'm excited for that.
Alex is a local Bolton player, and I think that he's maybe like top 3 Boltons in like the world. He's put so much time into the deck. What?
Refresh.
Oh. He put out a deck tech recently because he ended up going 6-2 at the Battle Hardened. I think he got his 13th place.
Yep.
And I know a lot of the Bolton Discord was asking him for a deck tech. So he posted that, and it did pretty well. But a lot of people were asking him for gameplay videos. So we figured we can bring him on and highlight a few games of Bolton.
So he's going to play against Icelander and Lexi?
Icelander and Lexi.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Lexi, and you're going to play Icelander?
Yep. I've been playing Icelander here and there for a while now, like on and off. Closet playing it, I guess, just to kind of learn the deck. I feel like I've done pretty... I'm not an excellent Icelander player by any means, but I feel like my knowledge of a lot of matchups is pretty strong, so I'm able to like playing
Yeah.
it, especially aggro matches.
And I think those were the two decks that the Discord kind of requested the most. So
yeah.
figured we would do that, and he can kind of show off the deck a bit, go over his lines, talk about some of his decisions. So that should be a good one. Even or up?
We're gonna go with even. Sorry, I'm trying to decide which
Your choice.
piece I bring into this matchup. We're gonna test something. Game one. Yeah, we're gonna try something out here.
Alright, so on my side we have our 1AB for the Rune Chance. But other than that, this is a pretty stock looking Decimator Dory equipment loadout. You usually run the Crown of Providence. You want to be
first.
Sure. You want to be blocking with a lot of your cards, so sometimes if you like have a card left over, you don't want to IP penalty yourself, so you might arsenal something that you don't really want to play. So this will bail you out for one turn. The Bracers block 3, and then Tunic. Tunic powers a lot of the strength of this deck, with things like Steel Blade Shunts, Oasis Respites, and then even on the offensive, being able to Tunic for like a 1-cost buff and then swing the axe with the blue is pretty strong. So that's kind of, I would say, necessary for the list.
We're gonna run with Crown of Providence, Dyadic Carapace. Just a good strong blocking. Vexing Quillhand for an explosive turn. Being able to use it in a turn where I don't have enough rune chance to get a good rune gate out, or extending my turn is really useful. Creepers, obviously, again, extending turns. Grimoire of the Haunt, super strong. I tend to play Read the Runes in this deck, so that's what that one's there for mainly. Endgame, Read the Runes, again, extension. And we're going to try Scepter of Pain because you might not want to block with just one card for 1 damage often. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. So I said I'm going to go first, so we are going to start with Vynnset, Trigger. And we're going to banish a Deathly Whale, gaining a Rune Chant. Unfortunately, we have a very awkward starting hand. And we're going to move to end step.
That's great for us. This is one of those hands that you can really just kind of like present a bunch of damage out of nowhere. So we are going to play a Felling Swing, blue, so we're going to get +4 on our next axe swing. Play an Iron Song Determination,
Ooh,
so +1 in Dominate, so we're at 5. And then pitch a blue to swing the axe for 9 Dominate, and then the first non-equipment card you defend with is going to get halved.
It's a big number.
Yeah, this deck is it's just Oldham. Like, if you don't do something, I'm going to send big damage your way.
Oh, by the way, I take 1 damage from last turn. Blood Debt.
Good catch. Hey, Sage. Yeah, Lee, it's... I mean, I kind of saw it coming when they unbanned Drone.
Yeah.
Like, that was... I feel like that was the first sign that, like, fatigue decks were going to be a thing in Blitz again.
So we're going to block 2.
Okay, yep, so it gets -1, so you're
Yep.
taking...
7?
7?
Right?
Yep.
Or 9?
7.
Yeah.
Putting you down to 32.
Yep.
We do not have bolters in this matchup because I chose the Null Rune Boots. If you were a different Rune Blade, I would maybe consider running gloves instead of the boots. But I think against Vynnset, having the extra block on the bracers is kind of important.
Start of turn, we're going to banish Widespread Ruin. We're just going to come in for 2 rune chants and 6 physical. On hit is whoever lost life this turn, banish the top card of their deck.
So we're going to pitch one of our blues. We're going to AB the 2 rune chants.
Yep.
And then I'm going to block 4 6.
Okay. In reactions, we are going to play a call.
Okay, so we kind of get to punish him here. I'm going to play a Sigil of Solace.
Yep.
And then going to come over for 4. I have no cards to discard.
Yep.
I will lose life though, so the trigger here. It's top card, is it?
Yep. Top card. Sorry. Once I close the chain, which
You're gonna
close
do
the
right
chain,
now.
yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Banished a Felling Swing blue.
All right, and ended my turn. I'm going to take 1 damage.
Perfect. So that was supposed to be one of his like bigger power turns, and he did a whole 1 damage to me. So that's kind of the defensive power of this deck. Just pass him back to you after I
Got
take
it.
it.
I'm walking into an issue here.
How's it going, Goose?
I recognize that name and I can't think. So I'm going to start my turn by banishing a Widespread Annihilation.
Yep.
Getting her enchant. Very awkward hand going on. We're going to hard cast a Deathly Wail for 1 rune chant and 5 physical. On hit is create a rune chant for anybody that's taken life.
I'd like for that to not hit. My hand is a little awkward. Extremely awkward. I could potentially use this to bail myself out, but if I want to stop the on-hit, I would also need to commit an armor piece, which this does not feel like something that I should use an armor piece on.
No, I don't think so.
So my initial thoughts are going to be to AB the rune chant here, because this is a good card to put at the bottom of the deck. And then probably just use one of the other ones to pay for this. I'm thinking I want this in my arsenal, or this, because I'm gonna come up on a Tunic next turn. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna AB the rune chant. No blocks, reactions.
None.
I'm going to Steel Blade Shot.
Sounds good. We'll end my turn there.
My turn, I'm going to take up Tunic. You took 2 blood.
Taking 2 blood debt, yep.
I'm just going to arsenal my last card.
Sounds good.
Aspect. Awkward draws.
Start of my turn, we're going to banish the Phantom Wraith.
Okay.
And it's going to create a rune chant. Whew. Some weirdness going on again.
This is a card that I don't like to block with on the matchup because it's so much damage, but with this hand, I think I'm going to have to.
We're going to play a Shadow Puppetry.
Okay.
We're going to then crack our Vexing Quill hand.
Okay.
Getting 2 rune chants.
Blood dead out.
Yeah. So we're going to create 3 there. We're then going to... I'm sorry. I'm going to take a step back.
Okay.
Just because I forgot that I have a trigger here that I want to... Shadow Puppetry when I play it, and if I play a Shadow non-attack action, I can pay 1 life. I'm going to pay 1 life. You cannot prevent 1 rune chant coming in.
Okay.
So we crack that. We're then going to play the Vexing Quill hand, gaining 2 rune chants. We're then going to play a Deathly Whale. So this is going to come in for 3 rune chance first, one of them unpreventable.
So I'll take the one automatically.
And then it's going to come in for 6 on hit, look at top card of the deck, and I can banish it if I'd like.
So let's pitch this blue Iron Song to deal with these guys.
Yellow Iron Song.
Oh yeah, yellow Iron Song. And then we will block for 6. Sucks having to give these up, but my hand doesn't do anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your go again?
Yep. We're going to close the chain. We're going to play a Rebel and Rune Blood.
Okay.
Getting 4.
Yep.
We're then going to play a Widespread Annihilation. This is coming in for 4 arcane and then 6 physical. On hit is when it closes, banish a card from their hand.
Okay. So I could pitch this to AB to save it because we're going to be using this turn. But if I do that, the bottom of my deck right now is going to be red, yellow, and then I pitch 2 reds last turn. If this game goes long, that's a hand that can just kill you later. So I could just take the 4 and then block this with these 2, but then I'm overblocking by 1. What's the...
Shoot. I'm dumb. There's 1 extra enchantment on here.
card
From the Deathly Whale. So it's 5 rune chance.
Oh, sure.
My apologies. Learning new cards.
I think I'm going to take the 5. Having made to 33.
Yep.
And I guess it's from hand. If I block with the card, I can keep this.
Or it's more of a... My list right now is more of an aggro list than anything, but...
So if I take this, I go to 30. I'm still ahead in the life race. You don't have go again. I'm just going to block for 3.
Okay.
Let's go to 30.
I'm going to close the chain.
Yep, I have no cards to banish.
No cards to banish. We're going to pitch 1
Yep.
to activate our creepers.
Okay.
We're going to then play another Rebel and Rune Blood.
Sure.
Getting 4 more rune chance. Gaining our action point. And then we're going to play a Phantom Wraith.
Okay.
Coming in for 4 arcane and 6 physical.
We're going to take the 4 arcane.
Yep.
And now we're at less life than him. We're going to block for... Well, I could save this for a relevant on-hit, I guess. No blocks. I'm going to activate Tunic, and then I'm going to Oasis here. So I'm going to gain a life, and then I'm going to prevent 4 and take 2.
Got it. It's a good power turn from
27.
And I'm going to pass turn.
Alright, on my turn, I'm going to take up Tunic and pass back.
You got it.
So with a hand like this, I'm hoping to be able to keep these 2. Because that's just a strong turn.
At the start of my turn, I'm going to banish a Pummel.
Okay.
Getting a rune chant.
It's a good sign.
I'm going to pitch 2 to play a Envelop.
Okay.
Going to gain another rune
Envelop.
chant.
Yep.
And then we're going to play a Read the Runes, gaining 3 more.
Okay. This is great for us. So we will
And
tick
I'll
up,
draw pass.
tick up Tunic.
Creepers blow up also.
Yes. It's a shame we don't have the blue here because this could have been really good if like this was a blue. So we will just play a Sharpened Steel. What was the last thing I pitched to the bottom of my deck? It's an Iron Song. I think I have to IP penalty myself because I don't really want to put that down there. So we're just gonna come in for 7.
Kind of like where I'm at. So we're just gonna take 7 here.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
and pass back.
Start of my turn, we're going to banish a Deathly Whale, gaining another ring champ.
Okay.
Play a Modern Skies.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna play Deathly Whale. So 6 coming in at you. And Deathly Whale's on hit is if you take damage. I create a ring champ for each hero that takes damage.
When the combat chain closes, right? So if I block this out and you still do something after, you could potentially make a rune champ. We're gonna go ahead and AB 6.
Okay.
We're just trying to block as much damage as efficiently as possible, and this also gets blues at the bottom of my deck and kind of breaks up that red pitch that I sent down there earlier. Coming in for 5, so this is an on hit that we don't like, so I'm okay with committing armor here. We will block for 5.
Sounds good. And then we will hardcast a Widespread Destruction. So this one's on hit is if it hits or if a hero's lost life, they discard or banish a card from their arsenal.
Okay, that's not too bad. I don't want to use the crown from Arsenal, just Arsenal?
Just Arsenal. I realized something really cool with the annihilations. So the way I've been remembering it is annihilation is Nazareth, who wants to banish from hand. Blasphemet banishes from arsenal. Doesn't really coincide with anything. But then
So
the ruin.
your theory already doesn't...
Theory works better with the other two over the Blasphemet. The ruin is chain, which banishes from top deck. Yeah. Leave me alone.
No blocks. Reactions?
Done.
I'll block for 4, take 2.
Taking 2. We'll go to the end of turn. Close chain. I will create a rune champ from Deathly Whale.
Sounds good.
And pass it to you.
Perfect. We are just going to arsenal our last card and draw back up. It's gonna have an off turn eventually.
We're going to banish the Deathly Whale. Gets funky when you don't have enough ring chance to play your ring gate. I wish you could still pay for them. That it wasn't you had to have the exact
reduction. Instead
Yeah.
Of,
Like I could crack Grimoire here and go further, but
would love for you to crack
I know.
more here.
I'm too far. Like we're too even. If I was up by like 10 points and this would be like a continue temple spot, it'd be worth it. But we're just gonna play Read the Runes.
Oh, this is so good for us.
Create 3. End turn. Arsenal, draw 3, take 1 life.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna pop off right now. We're gonna play a sigil from Arsenal. Oh, did I do the wrong side? I did. 26. We're gonna play a Felling Swing red for +6 and swing the Great Axe for 10. This is probably gonna be the turn that we rip armor. And then we still get to keep this in Arsenal, which is great. This deck has been so much fun to play. It sucks that it's not going to be like a tier 1 deck, just because like the Dromai matchup is abysmal, but...
Yeah, we're gonna have to block here. We're gonna block 4. We're gonna bottom that card.
Okay, so 6 still coming through.
Yep.
Being down to 14.
Yep.
If we had bolters, this would have been so good.
Man.
So we will just pass back. You still have a 5-card hand, which is pretty good.
So start the turn, we have to banish. We're going to banish a Phantom Wraith. Play a Modern Skies.
Okay. Did you get the rune chat from that?
I don't remember.
I think you were sitting at 5.
I think so too.
What did you do the turn before? You played a 3.
Yep.
You banished. And then you got a rune chant from the
Deathly
wide
Whale.
spell, the whale.
Yeah, so I should be at 6. Ooh. Guaranteed to make.
You can do that, Sage. Yeah, no reason not to.
We're gonna pitch 1 to play an Envelop Darkness, making another one. I'm also gonna pay 1 life here,
Okay.
so that one enchant can't be prevented. So I'm gonna take a life from that, and then we are going to play
14.
a Deathly Whale.
Okay. So I'm taking 1 automatically.
Yep, I'm gonna remove that right away. That's gonna come in for 6 total then, and 9.
6. Oh, because you
6
got
rune
1 off
chance,
the
yeah.
above, yeah.
I'm sorry. Pitching that.
6
Off
and
tonight.
9, you have go again.
Did you read Ulrich's comment in the Discord?
No.
Oh my god, this is worth it. Starring local personalities Chris Kern, you might recognize his face, it's world famous at this point, and Robert the Olden Grump.
It's good.
It's top tier right there, man.
So I think we're going to have another off turn. This is probably going to go towards AB. These are probably going to block along with this card. Mainly we want to stop this trigger. 9, huh?
6 and 9.
I don't know if we want this in the bottom of our deck, actually. What if we just take the 6, go to 19, and then we put these 3 in front of this. Keep this to swing the axe. I think I like that better. So let's take 6.
Okay.
Oh shoot, what was that? So
26.
25.
26.
I was at 26 when I sigiled, then I took the rune chant.
Yeah. Yep.
So I should be at 19?
Yep.
Okay. And then you're coming in for 9. Hey,
What's
Kyle.
up, Kyle?
Yeah, I'll block for 9.
Okay. I'm gonna close the chain.
Okay.
Deathly Wheel checks, and I've done damage.
Yep.
So I create 2, because I did some to me and to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play 1. Play another envelop.
Yep.
Getting another enchant. And coming in for a Phantom Wraith. So 3 and 8. Sorry.
A little more annoying.
How you doing tonight, Kyle?
Let's use the tunic. We're going to AB one of these, and then take 2. And then 8.
Yep.
I'll block for 3 reactions.
None.
I'll sink. Take 1.
Take 1. Go down step.
Alright, still keeping my life lead. Tick up tunic. Pass back.
Start turn vanish.
Yep.
Vanishing a widespread. We're going to play an incantation.
Okay.
This is going to come in with 3 counters on it. And then we're going to spend 2 to Scepter. We're not going to do that. We're just going to move that
Not
step.
gonna do that.
Actually, no. Yes, we are. So, with incantation on the board, I'm pretty safe to have a 2 cost. I was just thinking not being able to. And it's actually an action, so it doesn't eat up my rune chant.
Right.
It's not a, so we're good. Yep, coming in for 1.
Yeah, I'll play 1.
Arsenal pass.
That is not our channel.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. They feel pretty good. This is an interesting matchup just because both of us like to do basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Your deck tends to do it better than my deck, but we'll see what
Yeah, I
happens.
just want to block everything.
Yeah.
We're going to go Sharpened Steel. Decimator. Coming in for 7. And then again, we'll still get to Arsenal
Could
this.
you give me 1?
Yeah, once we get to the late game, the axe puts on so much pressure.
Yeah.
I love the new axe. It is so much fun to play with. I don't think it's not tier 0 or anything.
We'll block
But
for
it's fun.
2, 3.
Okay, so taking 4.
Yeah.
Sage wants you to explain the choice of Scepter over Flail.
I really wanted to just try it, Sage. I think Flail is better by a long shot, but I was hoping that I would have more turns where he would have used I would have had an explosive turn and used up all of his resources, and I'd be able to ping for 1. Also, if I had to block a lot, I can start pinging this per turn, and if you let it go through at any point, I'm just building rune chance for free. So, start a turn, we're going to do our... That's after this. That's start of action phase. So and with that, just for clarification, because it's 2 different steps, right? Start of turn and then start of action phase. So Vynnset trigger, Icelander, Wizard, anybody cannot respond to that, but the rune chant incantation they can.
Good to know.
So we're going to banish a red moth. Doesn't feel great. Then we're going to tick this up,
Feels great for me.
creating a new one. A very, very weird. Create another one. So envelop. I'm going to. I'm not going to pay the 1.
Okay.
And then we're just going to play the widespread, coming in for 4 and 8.
No go again or anything. Let's go ahead and AB 4 of it.
Sounds good.
And then, is that card in your arsenal or going into your arsenal?
It's in the arsenal
Okay.
currently.
Oh, man. What's the top
Top of deck. So what I was saying earlier, each one kind of corresponds except for Blasphemous. This one being Urser, and Chain Banishes off the top of the deck.
It's not the end of the world if I take 2 here, but I would really prefer to keep a blue in hand for the axe. Yeah, I'll just block for 6. 2 coming through.
Going to 14.
Yep.
No cards in hand.
No cards.
Yeah, we'll still pummel anyways. Just push the damage.
So I got 16 still. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a defensive deck. I'll fade.
Take 2.
Take 2.
That's fine.
So still go to 14.
Yep.
I had a feeling there was a pummel there.
Mm-hmm.
Try to play around it. I'm just going to take up Tunic and pass back.
Oh god. It happened.
Not great, but I mean, with like the overpowers in this list, it's basically like running pummel. But being on the other side of it, I feel like I can read when pummels are there.
I'm gonna
So
banish
that
a pummel.
It's the second pummel that you banished?
Yeah.
It's a red one, too.
I'm gonna play an incantation, pitching a rebel,
Okay.
and then the end step.
Disgusting. I'm going to activate my Tunic.
Good old Runeblade
We'll
turn.
play a Steelblade Supremacy.
Awesome.
And then we are going to swing the axe for 6. On hit, draw a card.
I'm gonna block 2.
So 6 coming through currently.
Yep.
Reactions. I'm going to play a blue overpower for +4.
Yep. We're gonna react with a reduce.
Okay.
So we got 10 coming in total.
Yep, so I'm coming in for 10, you're blocking for 6, so you're going to take 4 here.
We'll play another reduce.
Nice.
We got it the turn we needed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So no damage, no draw.
Creating 2 rune chance.
However, you do only have 2 cards in your hand, and you're going to have to banish one right now.
It would be amazing if one of them had Rune Gate right now. God. We'll banish an incantation.
Yep.
This will tick down, create 1.
Yep.
The other one will tick down, create 1. I'm going to remove this right now just because. And then I'm going to go to Arsenal.
Okay. So when he does swing, this is going to be disgusting. It's a way different playstyle, Goose. Axe versus Dawnblade. Like, Dawnblade's trying to get past your opponent's defenses, and Decimator Great Axe it's a tank. It's Dory in Oldham cosplay, but it's fun. It definitely fits my playstyle coming from Guardian. I'm gonna play a hit and run, give it go again, swing 4.
We're just gonna block for 7.
Interesting. Okay. Close the chain.
Okay.
Do I play this? Does it do anything on your turn? Probably not.
Into Warmongers?
It's a Warmongers.
No, does nothing.
The only thing I'm thinking is if, like... No, it doesn't do anything, because you just choose whatever... If you have, like, a raid in Arsenal, you choose peace. If it's just, like, a swarming or something, you choose war. I'm going to Arsenal.
Start of my turn. Create a chain off incantation. I'm going to remove this again. And we're going to go to end step.
Okay. Take up Tunic. Sharpened Steel. Coming in for 7.
We're going to have to only block 2.
2. So currently 6 coming through.
It's coming in for 7, so blocking 5. Or 5 coming through.
Oh, currently 5 coming through. I'm going to Iron Song Response just for an extra +1. So you're going to take 6.
Yep, go to 2.
Put you at 2.
Fortunately, that's all I had.
And then I'll draw 3.
Start of turn, we're going to banish a Widespread Destruction.
Okay.
Play a Shadow Puppetry.
Sure.
We're going to play Envelop. Another enchant. And then we're going to play the Destruction. So...
Yeah, Kyle, do you mean running like Null Rune Hood instead of the Refraction Bolters? I think I prefer the boots in this matchup just because the turn where I can swing twice like probably doesn't matter that much. I think I would much rather save myself from like a clunky draw. Like if I have to ever put like a blue Dauntless in Arsenal or something, like I'd rather crown that away. Plus against Vynnset, when she attacks so big, I think the 2 block is pretty relevant.
10 and 10 coming in.
10 and 10. So let's go ahead and we're going to AB 8 of that.
Okay.
Take 2.
Yep.
And then this says
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Blasphemy is Arsenal.
No blocks.
Yep.
Reactions. I'm going to red shunt. It's going to cover up 6, and I guess you have the shadow puppetry on that, so it's going to hit. I'm going to take 4.
Okay. I'm going to look at top card of deck. I'm going to leave it.
Okay. So still at 8. He's at 2. We're about to get our Tunic, and we're going to put this in Arsenal.
Yeah, well, Ricket is an interesting. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a game or 2 with these. I just wanted more practice on this deck, personally. But we might. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Good.
Oh, don't do this to me, game. This deck felt very smooth. I felt like I had tempo all game, and then the last 4 turns, it's just grinded it to a halt.
I do not think that you have had tempo all game.
I was swinging damage. I was continuously being able to do something, which is huge.
You've been playing into my game plan the whole game. Though.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just this deck. Like, that's what your deck wants to do. We're going to banish an incantation. Sucks. We're going to play a Shadow Puppetry.
Yeah, Ulrich, I agree. The Vynnset lists seem like they're starting to get figured out, which is probably good, because I think the major consensus early on was that everyone thought Vynnset sucked, so it's nice to know that she actually has some game.
And then we're going to play a Dread Triptych. So Dread Triptych's got a couple triggers here. First off, it's got the, if I've played a non-attack, which I have, and then it's got non-hit and then the on-hit as well for creating an enchants. It's coming in for 5.
So we're going to use the Tunic and pay for the rune chant. So I want to get rid of this, because if I can find a blue, I think we win the game. So we're going to block for 2. Take the trigger. And then that sucks. We might still just try to win here.
Take 3.
You have no resources floating?
I'm floating. Go again, and on hit is create another one. And Shadow Puppetry.
Yeah, we're going to take 3.
Okay. That's going to create a rune champ. And then I'm also going to look at the top card of my deck. Oh! It's sad. We were one resource off of being able to throw another attack this turn, and yep. I should say one rune chant away.
We are going to swing with the Decimator Dory for 4.
So we're going to block 1 first, and then block 6 total, so 7 total.
So the way it works is you do all your blocks at once, so then I get to target which one gets minused.
The first time this is defended by a non-equipped enemy.
Target non-equipment card gets minus or half. So you get to target the card. It doesn't matter, because like either way, you end up blocking the same amount.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, because it's 3-3-1 versus 3-2-2. Both are 7.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So the reason it matters is like if you're playing route,
yeah,
I can target this one and then bounce something else.
Yeah. I thought it was.
So you're blocking for 7. We're gonna overpower for +6. Pitching 3 reds.
Okay. We could have blocked one more card, but then we're just sitting doing nothing.
You're just doing nothing, yeah. Alright. Dory gets 1.
Go back to that.
The flail. I think the flail is right.
I think so too.
It's harder for me to block.
Yeah. The other problem too is if you're running, I guess you're not gonna run dynamos. Going into the matchup, like
I wish this deck could run dynamos. You don't swing twice enough. That'd be so sweet though.
If I was boarding into a Dory at any point and not knowing, I'm playing Scepter instead of Flail, because if they're playing dynamos, then the Flail is just absolutely dog.
Yeah. Let's run it back.
Maybe we'll play Visceria after this match.
God, it's a terrible matchup. Viscerai, I think this deck has trouble beating. It's not impossible, but like if you get really good Revel turns,
Yeah.
and then also if they're on the Royal list. If they're on Royal, it's even harder.
Yeah.
I've played a couple of Viscerais that were just running the Crown and the Crown of Providence, and that's much easier. Alright, even or odd?
Even.
6 again.
We'll go first again. Whew.
Alright.
Did we ever look up... When's do you use skirmish, by the way, guys? So we're going to start by banishing a... This round on Mia Viscerai. Oh. Phantom Wraith. And then we're going to play a incantation. We're going to move to end step.
Okay. Let's take up Tunic. Yeah, we're just gonna swing the axe for 4
It is this Sunday. Dang.
this Sunday.
Oh well. Which means that Sunday is Valhalla and GUs. So
No min-max skirmish this time.
it was Saturday.
It was Saturday?
Yeah, our Sunday the same day ours was.
Oh.
It was the same day, I think. I think Judge John won it, if I remember right, on Prism.
That sucks.
No lock.
No reactions.
Okay.
Take 4?
Take 4.
Probably reset leftovers. Go to Arsenal.
I'm going to start by banishing a widespread.
Okay.
Annihilation. Creating a rune chant. Taking this down, creating another rune chant. I'm going to play a Modern Skies.
Yep.
Playing a Phantom Wraith. So coming in for 3 rune chants and 6 damage on hit, creating 3 more.
I will AB3. Probably gonna get pummeled here, but I have to make him have it. Block for 6.
6 mark is good. We're gonna close the chain. This is an interesting turn. I might run it back once this is done. This is kind of a cool turn, I think. We're going to play another Bomber Skies.
Okay.
We're gonna play a Rebel.
Yep.
Going to 4. And then we're going to play a Widespread Annihilation. So 4 rune chants and Annihilation. Coming in on hits, creating 3.
And I think we're gonna take the 4. And then this is an on hit that I do want to stop with all the rune chants. So I'm gonna block for 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the. Can I take the crown trigger? Have I lost life? No, I blocked everything. And you can't have a pummel. It does have go again. You could swing flail. I don't think I can take the trigger. Because
You've lost life this turn.
I have lost life. Yeah.
Yeah. So
no,
if you
I
take
don't.
that, yeah.
So block it.
Yeah, it was very, very imperative for you to block that turn because I'm going to take the we're gonna close chain and I have to banish a card from hand. And we had a destruction in hand, so we did 8 your arsenal as well. I'll take 1 blood debt, but I have to force you. I get equipment block, or if I don't get equipment block, I punish you by playing another big attack.
Take up Tunic, pass back.
Yep, I take 1 damage.
I already did.
Did okay.
Where did you lose life?
The 4 to your Decimator. 1 turn. Oh, no.
This turn banishes a card from their hand.
Yeah, no. That's in Arsenal then.
Okay.
Sorry. What did I misplay there then?
I mean, you could have taken damage off of one of the non-attacks.
No, they're not. None of them are shadow.
Oh. I forget about that stipulation a lot.
Start a turn. We're gonna banish. We're gonna banish or reduce the rune chant. We're gonna create another one. 2. We'll play an envelop. Getting another enchant. That's wrong. I'm struggling tonight, man. We just hard cast this. We want the envelop for next turn to help get something out of Arsenal.
Okay.
How's it going, Caleb? So 2 and 6. It's weird when you get like I think your deck has the same issue that if your hands don't line up in a specific way, you tend to get stuck with cards in your hand, and it gets awkward.
Right now. Banish a card from Arsenal.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that's helping me right now. I probably should have played this turn 1. I think I got a little greedy.
Side note, Sage, did you see what Metal Fabs has got on their site for tomorrow?
Saturday.
Tomorrow. It's Friday. 2 days from now?
I'm gonna take the 2.
Oh, that nap really messed me up. Yeah.
Yeah. No blocks, reactions.
None.
I'm going to shunt.
We'll react then. We'll pummel.
Okay. Take 4.
Yep.
That'd be alright.
Yep.
And then combat chain closes.
Yep.
Banish.
So we ate 2 cards. I'm okay with that. And got 4 life through.
Start a turn, take up Tunic, and then I'm going to Arsenal.
Got it. Start a turn. We're going to banish the Phantom Wraith. Getting a card. Bring down 1. Getting a second card. Metal Fabs Tokens has their Swarming Gloomveil boxes up on their site for Saturday. We're gonna play a Mauve.
Okay.
And play a Phantom Wraith. So coming in for 2 and 4 on hit, create 2.
Let's AB2. And then we'll block for 4.
Okay. We'll just play Read the Runes then.
Okay.
Go to 3. Pass her.
Don't love having all my armor used here, but what can you do? Let's go ahead and swing the Decimator. These are gone, aren't they?
No, I just created
3. Oh,
3.
you just played a Read the Runes.
Yeah. No block on that.
Reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Replace it.
Yep.
Type 4.
Yep. And
then I will Arsenal. Pass back.
Start of my turn. Banish a Deathly Whale. Create another one. Go to 5. I'm going to remove this just to get it out of the way. We are then going to play a Shadow Puppetry from Arsenal, electing to pay 1 life. And then we are going to Deathly Whale. So 1 comes through right away. And then we got 4 coming in next. And 7 damage physical. Max? What's wrong? Oh, don't pump it up.
So you're already going to get the life gain. Oh no, this one's Rin
Turn chance.
Right?
Yep.
So I'm just going to AV3. I'll take 1.
Yep.
Coming in for 7.
Yep. On hit, banish top guarded deck if I'd like.
Reactions.
None.
Fate for 7.
Yep.
I'll leave that on top.
We're gonna go opt for a setup turn, so we're gonna swing a Deathly Whale after that then. For 4.
It's more Rin chance, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can get 4 here.
4 total. Good setup turn.
I'll activate Tunic.
Yeah.
And I'll Oasis
I was
this.
afraid of that. So we're gonna start by closing the chain. Just gotta decide if I want to actually arsenal this or not. Yeah, we will.
Okay. My turn is going to be Tick Up Tunic, Arsenal, Pass.
Start a turn, we banish the Phantom Wraith. We will play the Phantom Wraith for 4 and 6.
Let's go ahead and AB 4. Yep. And we're going to block
Jesus.
this.
Got it. Don't like holding all these cards. You got no cards in hand currently?
Nothing.
We're gonna activate creepers.
Okay.
Put you involved. Create a enchant. We're gonna hard cast a destruction. So 1 in 7. I'm sorry, 1 in 8.
So we'll pay for the 1.
Yep.
So we haven't taken any arcane
Any
damage
arcane
this turn,
damage.
so creepers are going to go away. And then we'll Oasis this and take 4.
Yep. Didn't feel great, but
And then creepers are going to blow up.
yep.
My turn is just going to be Tick Up Tunic and pass back.
We're going to play a widespread destruct or ruin. Play an incantation. Pitch the other one to play an envelop. And then we are going to play a destruction.
This is for
Or
7.
ruin. For 7. Yep, 2 and 7.
We're still at 30. I think I need to start swinging at you.
Is it crazy? Fighting under here.
If I take the 2 and block with 2 cards, I'd be looking at 3 damage total for the turn. Going to 24, lose the top card of my deck, and then still get to swing an arsenal. Yeah, I think I need to do that. So I'm going to take 2 for the rune chance, block for 6, take 1.
Sounds good. Banish top card in your deck.
Got a sigil. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Tick up Tunic.
Yep.
Swing with the Great Axe.
We're gonna go no block.
Take 4.
Yep.
And then I will arsenal.
Gonna banish Deathly Whale. Gonna create another one here. Crack our Vexing Quill hand.
Okay. You gonna make rune shots?
Yeah. 1-4. Gonna play a Shadow Puppetry, opting to pay 1. And then we're gonna play Deathly Whale.
And there's 4 of these?
So 4 rune chants coming in. One's gonna go through automatically, and then coming in for 6.
We'll go to an AB3. And then I'll block for 3. Reactions?
None.
I'll fate for C.
Okay.
I'll keep that on top. No, I'm gonna bottom that.
Okay. 1 card in hand.
1 card.
Close the chain. Creating 2 rune chants. Move Vynnset.
Okay. My turn is just going to be swinging with the axe. There is an argument to play Warmongers here, but I think I need to start pressuring your life total.
No block.
No reactions.
That's fair. We're gonna banish Deathly. Play an incantation. This comes in 3, and then we're gonna play a envelop,
Okay.
opting to pay 1. Create another enchant. So coming in for 5, 1's gonna go through right away. 4 arcane and 8 physical.
No resources floating. No go again. No boots. So if I take the 4 here, I go to 18. If I block 6 here, take another 2 down to 16. And then I can do this. If I use my tunic, I can stay at 17. That might be worth it. We're going to make a resource in AB1, take 3.
Yep.
And then we will block for 6, take 2.
Yep. Yep.
2, right?
Yep.
So I'm at 17.
Go to end phase, create 2 rune chants,
Okay.
and pass the turn.
We're going to take up Tunic, play a Sharpened Steel, come in for 7.
We'll black 4.
Take 3?
We're gonna crown. No.
Sure. Take 3?
Yep.
Alright. 17 all. I think as long as I can keep dropping him with me, I should be okay with that. Because as soon as he has to start blocking the axe, that's where you don't want to be against Decimator Dory.
We're gonna banish to create 1.
Okay.
Create 2. And that's yellow, so it should actually be at 1. Coming for 5 and 6 on hit. On life loss, create a ring chain.
Okay, so kind of looking at the same thing as last turn. If let's say I take all the rune chance to try to set us up for this. Be looking at doing this. 5 puts me to 12. Then I get to swing back for 7. He puts, say, 2 cards in front of it, takes another 3, down to 14, so we're at 14 to 12. It's not great. So do I just block out? I think I can get through the turn with only taking 1 damage. So to be aggressive or to be defensive? I'm going to take the 5 range chance.
Okay.
No blocks. Reactions?
None.
I'm going to Steel Blade Shot.
That's good. Create 1 ring champ. Best turn.
Take a tunic. Sharpened Steel. Decimator. For 7.
Black 2.
Take 5.
Yep.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Keeps us even.
Banish.
Okay.
Create 1 off each one of those. We will play in Envelope.
Yep.
We're going to pay 1. We're going to Deathly Whale for 4 and 7.
So we're both
Sorry,
at
3
11.
and 7 now.
We are going to AB3
Yep.
and 7.
Yep.
Block for 3. Reactions.
None.
I'm going to sync below.
Sounds
Blocking
good.
for 7.
Close chain. Creating 2 rune chance. Pass turn.
Start a turn, take up Tunic, activate Tunic, swing with the axe.
Huh. Feels real bad.
Just don't really have a turn, or
So like, I have a turn, but it doesn't really do much. I mean, it forces you to block, so I automatically take 3 cards from your hand, which is great. But like, doesn't feel great. We're gonna block 2.
take 2.
We just preserve our life here.
Don't take 2.
No, we take 2.
Take 2.
Yep.
We'll arsenal my last card.
Banish envelop.
Okay. It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna play a Dread Triptych 3 and 4.
Okay.
So like, I still pull 3 cards from you.
Sure.
Well, 2 and Tunic if you want.
We're gonna pay for the rune chance. Oh, we don't even need to do that.
Or you just have a D react and it just punishes me even more.
I mean, I do, but the problem is, I guess I could sink it. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna sink. We're gonna put this card on the bottom
Yeah.
because we can't use it next turn, and we have this here. And we draw. Yep. Start turn, take up Tunic. Swing 4.
No block.
No reactions. Ooh, he has to pay for it. A good spot to be in.
I'm at 9.
You're at 9.
It's a rough game.
Yeah, this matchup is going about how I would expect it to. I think that Vynnset has a tough time getting through such a tanky list.
Wow. Go to no black?
Reactions.
Yep.
Second work. I did the wrong one again.
Yes, you did. Start a turn, I'm going to banish Oblivion.
Okay.
We're going to play Rebel.
Yep.
Touching Envelop. Hester.
Oh wow, that is rough.
Yeah.
So if you had a card left over, why didn't you block with that?
Because I couldn't without paying for it.
Hmm.
And I couldn't do anything else if I paid for it.
You could have blocked. You could have banished the D-React.
I could have, but I
Used that to
don't
pay
want
for
to.
this. Okay.
Yeah. Especially at the end game like this, I really don't want to block with the D-React, or banish the D-React.
Take up Tunic. Come in with the Decimator.
No block.
No reactions.
We'll reduce it.
So it's blocking for 2 right now.
I'm sorry. We should have blocked here too.
Okay. So currently covering for
Yep.
Overpower. +6.
Yep. Good game.
Good game.
That's rough.
Yeah. This is one of the matchups that I think feels the best for Decimator Dory.
Had that stuck in there forever because I lost my go again.
I think that Decimator Dory also crushes regular Dory, and I think it also does very well against Bravo. Those are probably like 3 of the best matchups. The Icelander matchup, it's hard to say. It feels good when I play it online, but Kalashar isn't like the best scope of like player skill.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
So, it's only 7:30. What do you want to do?
Do you not want to get smacked in by Decimator Dory?
I am not
Again?
enjoying this matchup one bit. I tried 2 different like ideas, both games, and neither of them worked. And granted, it's 1 game of each, but like usually, I think we're both at a level of skill that we can read like if things are working or not working, and
Sure.
neither of the ideas worked. So
I have Icelander put together. We can
I
try
am
that.
down for anything. I have not tried Icelander with this deck.
Into Vynnset?
Yeah,
We can do
or
that.
Viscerai or anything.
No, we can do that.
Okay.
Alright, so we're
It
gonna...
was 5 minutes.
yeah, we can take a 5-minute break. We're gonna switch up decks because Chris doesn't like losing to...
I don't
Two.
mind losing, but God, that is brutal. That is just.
Alright, so we will be right back.
I swear you can call me a loser.
5 minutes, but
Yo.
I'm not an Icelander expert, and I still struggle with sideboarding sometimes. I don't imagine that this is a matchup that we're going to want the big attacks. And I'm on the fence about keeping in the brain freezes. It hits your Mogs, it hits your Shadow Puppetry, but that's about it. And I don't know if that's good enough. I think I'm going to cut them.
Yeah, that's fair.
So this brings us down to 64 cards. The other ones that I was looking at cutting were maybe some of the reds. Maybe like the Encase or the Ice Pines. The Winter's Bites seem really good because you're already going to be banishing. So interrupting your hand more sounds great. I think I'm going to get rid of the Encases. This takes me to 61, which I'm okay with playing at 61. Sage, let me know if I sideboarded wrong. And then we're looking at the usual Icelander loadout.
Puppies are,
You might hear some barking soon. We got the dogs all riled up.
my bad. I was playing with them outside and got them all hyped up. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to get to go to any more skirmishes this season.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend between kid baptism, family pictures, Audrey, or I'm sorry, Jesus, too many kids to keep track of. Cassidy's birthday this weekend as well, so a lot.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be making it to any either. I think we're trying to do a family thing on Sunday.
Gotcha.
Which is fine. I mean, it's skirmish.
Yeah. I remember when I first started in the game, like, skirmish season was I think it was when they had all the heroes as top 8 prizes as well still. Like,
Yeah,
you
that
had
was
more
cool.
prizing, so it was, like, more exciting to get top 8. Now it's just, like...
And you used to get, like, 20 plus people at a skirmish
Yeah.
back then, and I feel like Min-Max can probably still pull that, but, like, most other stores maybe run at, like, 12 or less.
Yeah.
I was really bummed that during the RTN season I only got to play in one.
Yeah. Excited for next ProQuest season, January, I think it's probably going to be in.
Yep.
And they're pooped out.
3 AB?
Maybe 4.
What else has AB? Oh, the Grimoire.
Grimoire has AB.
Yeah, AB4 is huge.
AB4 is huge, and you're really playing AB3.
You're probably going to pop the Vexing at some point.
You're going to pop the Vexing at some point. It's just a matter of when you're popping it.
Sure. Did you change your sideboard at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not playing D-Reacts into you, just because there's... And it's more of a... I don't know what list you're on currently, but
Right.
again, with all the arcane that's out there right now, there's no reason to play that into you. And I brought a little more blue into you.
It's going to be hard to guess that, because Rhea took down the 2 Battle Hardens with the Arcane list, but then the guy that won the... Was it Birmingham?
Yeah.
Was on the Bullander, so,
Yep.
like... You can really play either one.
Even.
Even?
Yep. Look at that. I'm going first again.
Just go second every game. It's fine.
Well, that sucks. Banish widespread.
Okay.
Move to Arsenal.
Should probably reset these. Yeah, I can't do
Oh.
anything.
Give me just a minute. Let me,
Oh, switch the heroes and the names?
yeah. Give me one moment.
I'm gonna hit the be right back button. Oh no, I can't.
No, you cannot.
I can't.
I do.
You do.
Give me just a minute.
I need to get this finished. If only we had someone that could, Hey!
Do this for us?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
You're
that.
getting
She
a
shows
shake.
up right now.
You're not getting a shake.
Who, me?
Ooh,
What do you mean I'm not getting a shake?
look at that.
Yeah.
Special delivery.
You like Oreo shakes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what am I doing?
Nothing. I did it already.
Oh, you're changing the names.
Question. Did you just go to work out and then get ice cream afterwards?
Maybe?
Okay.
I've got a friend that strictly works out so he can drink more beer.
Fuck yes. Sorry. Are you guys alive?
We are live.
So Arsenal and past.
Okay. Start a turn. Take up tonight.
This game hates me. Life is good. Life is very good.
I think I'm just gonna fire this off right now. Put a big old roadblock in his way. I'm gonna play an Ice Eternal. X equals 3 fusing. So this is gonna make 3 frostbites under your control, and then it's gonna deal arcane damage equal to the number of frostbites you control.
That's not how that works. Just deals 3. I guess, yeah. It's weird. It's worded weirdly. It's worded like frostbite, frost hex.
No, it's not.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 1. 2 floating.
Okay. I will go to Arsenal
Yep.
and pass.
Start of my turn, I'm going to banish a mob, and then move to end step.
That's fine. Take 1.
So good. I should be at 38. Oh, that's so good.
There we go. Okay, start of turn, take up Tunic.
That channel, man. Oh, it's like the worst part of that whole thing. And the big straws. Where'd those come from?
Downstairs.
You have them here? Okay.
I realized I forgot to grab them when I was at the,
Oh,
and I was just like, this works out so much better.
They're so good like that.
Lots of choices in this
No,
deck.
doctor. This chocolate is really like that. It's so much. It's so much.
How much do I want to just keep going back foot? Let's go with an Aetherized Vein. Confused. Coming in for 3.
Maybe 3.
And then we'll wait in for 2.
No block on that one.
2.
Start of my turn.
Not waiting moon on this set.
We're going
This
to
is more aesthetically pleasing.
banish.
Okay.
We're gonna play a Shadow Puppetry. Yeah, you should be on PJs.
I don't know if you should be on PJs against Vynnset.
You get almost for every turn free.
Is it every turn, or am I going to
Pretty
be
much.
disrupting you enough that some turns you're taking turns off? That's an interesting one, but I'm not sure. I'm going to respond. Oh, you're just do the thing?
I'm gonna pay 1.
Okay.
Yep. Channel.
Channel. Which is going to trigger. Make a frostbite.
Yep. Pitching 2. So we got 2. 1's going in automatically. It's a good shape.
So we'll AB 1. Take 1. It's coming in for 7.
Don't at me, bro.
I think I'm just going to take 7.
Look at top of the deck.
Yep.
Jesus. No banish. We're gonna close chain, which is gonna create 2 enchants.
Okay.
We can push a lot of damage still this turn if we want, which is very tempting to do. It's just, is it enough damage? And we're ending the turn on no enchants then, which I don't enjoy. Trying to decide if I want to crack vaccine this early, because like it pushes another. When you block 6, take 4 damage. That's not enough. We'll Arsenal Mass.
Okay.
If you ended up blocking.
We'll take up Tunic.
Yep.
We'll play a Winter's Bite. Discard a card and pay 3.
Or pay 3.
Activate Coordinate Peak. Discard a card and pay 1.
Pay 1.
Go to Arsenal.
Yep.
Channel Ice. Oh, you took 1 last turn. From
Yeah.
the,
Yep.
and then I'll drop.
Exactly what we needed currently. We're going to banish the Phantom.
Okay.
I'll play Malvern Skies.
I'm gonna respond.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this. I'm gonna play a Scour. X equals 3. I'm gonna target this one, and this one. And then it's gonna destroy them and then deal 3 damage to you.
We need to go back on a break, guys.
You can AB 2 of it though.
We'll take the 3. So that resolves.
Yep.
We're gonna pay 1.
Yep.
Crack vexing.
Okay.
Gaining 2 back. I almost didn't play them off too. Well, 2 and 6 on hit creep 2. Sage, if he's not at the armory tomorrow, you know why.
So I think we take the 2 rune chance. Ooh, that one only blocks for 2? We're playing bad cards.
I mean, almost all of your cards are.
We'll block for 6.
Yep. Last turn, I'll take 1. I'm so mad right now.
My turn, I'm just going to go to Arsenal, channel Loza. Scour's a good card.
I'm gonna banish a widespread ruin. Creating a rune chant. Pitch 1 to play a envelop. God, I'm so mad at you right now.
That's fine.
Yeah. Widespread. So 2 and 9 coming in.
We're going to AB.
Yep.
And then before we go to blocks, I'm going to play out a Polar Blast. Drawing a card.
I'm gonna pay 1. Just kidding, I'm not paying 1.
I will block for 5 reactions.
None.
I'll sink.
Move Vynnset.
Yep. My turn is just going to be Arsenal and pass.
Sounds good. Oh, I took 1 on my turn. Start turn banish.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Banish the pummel. Play incantation.
Play an incantation.
I don't like incantation in this deck. I should have taken this out.
Yeah, that's good for me. Gives
Yeah.
me a lot of windows.
Yep.
That's fine though.
Okay. Envelop.
Mm-hmm. One resource.
Yep. Move to end step.
Okay.
Good.
Take one.
Yep.
That was great. Aether Ice Vein fused. Leave for 5.
Maybe 1.
Okay.
Take 4. Pay 2.
Sounds good. I'm gonna activate Tunic and Waiting Moon. 2.
Take 2.
Alright. And then I will pass back.
Start of my turn. Sorry. Banish a Widespread Ruin. Resource. Trigger.
That's fine.
Good. We will play a Widespread Destruction. So coming in for 4 and 6.
AB 4. Block for 6.
I wonder how much you care about your arsenal. Really cool, like, little interaction where I can creepers in something and then flail.
Mm-hmm.
And keep that on the chain. But I don't think that's right. Yeah. Hate ending with 2 cards in hand.
Yep.
Take 1.
Yeah. These go here. These go here. My turn is just going to be ticking up Tunic and passing back.
Sounds good.
Would that have lost you your creepers though?
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. But
No. That was the whole point, is like, you can still block with your Tunic. Yeah, it's real early to take your Tunic, but, or you had 2 floating still, so like if it's a card you could have played,
yeah.
then you just play it out. So we're gonna play 1. Trigger.
You're good.
Mauve.
2 cards. That's fine.
Okay. Don't think it matters. 2 and 6 on hit, create 1. I think what I need to do against your deck is find big turns.
Maybe.
Yep.
Block for 3. Reactions?
None.
I'll
Yeah.
say 4.
2 cards in hand still.
2 cards in hand.
Creepers. Or, I'm sorry, not creepers. Read the runes.
Okay.
And we will pass turn.
Tunic.
Yep.
We're gonna activate Coronet Peak.
Pitch 1. 3, technically.
Arsenal. Oh, you took another one at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Start turn, banish a Bantam Wraith. Enchant.
Yep.
Trigger, enchant, incantation.
That's fine.
You know what's ridiculous? Icelander matchups, you get 4 triggers.
Wait a minute.
So next turn, it stays until
Oh,
next turn.
sure.
So you still get that trigger next turn too. Um. Five and 4? Yeah. Is that right? Yeah.
We're gonna AB 3 of it. Take 2. And then no blocks.
Yep.
Reactions?
None.
I'll sink.
We'll react to the sink. Activating creepers.
Okay.
We'll play a read.
Okay.
And we'll pass turn.
Sounds good.
Creepers stay.
Took up Tunic. Aether Ice Vein. Fused. Yellow, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you took another one last turn, right?
Yep. Maybe 1. Pay 2.
Take 3.
Yep.
Arsenal Ice Bolt. And pass back.
Start a turn, we will banish the Deathly Whale. Creating a rune champ. Incantation trigger.
Yeah, let's respond to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Play an Ice Bolt.
We'll take 3.
Waiting room.
Yep.
For 3.
Take 3. pitch one to Deathly Whale. This is a rough matchup too.
Yeah, Sage called it. He said you were gonna have a bad time.
Did he? Did I miss that?
Yeah. He said Icelander eats Vynnset.
Fun. So what you're telling me is tonight was Rob had fun, Chris not have fun night? Is that what
I
happened?
just feel like it's every time we play.
I mean, that's fair.
9. Let's get a 16 and I can present damage. I think we are going to do that. Take the rune chance. Oh, too many. And then take that.
Keeps one on the board.
Yep, and then you gain one, lose one, essentially. Oh no, that's rune chance.
Yeah, that's create a rune chain.
So you still lose one.
Yep.
Cool. Start turn, take up Tunic. Aether Hail Red. For 4. Oh, we have glare on my graveyard. I just noticed that.
Give me 3.
Take one.
Take one.
Waiting move for 2.
Maybe 2.
Okay. I will arsenal.
Banish. Shut out puppetry. Creating a rune chain.
Yep.
And then we'll just play Bantam. 2 and 6. Did you get stuck in here without Moxie Benny? Where's Mama? We'll get Mama. What's up, big dude? Did Mama leave you up here alone? All alone? What a poor guy. What a poor guy. Oh, poor guy, Dad. Here.
Eight total damage. I think we're gonna take the 2. And then I'm going to block for 5. Take 1.
Okay. End step.
Before your turn ends.
Yep.
I'm gonna flash in a frost text giving you a frostbite.
We'll pay for the 1.
Okay. Take a Tunic, Arsenal, pass back.
Banish the Dread Triptych.
Yep.
One and 4.
So if I take a rune chant here, you make a rune chant?
Yep. And if you take physical, it creates a rune chain.
We're gonna take the Rune Champ
Okay.
for the 10. How much do we want to play around Pummel? I think if we're closing the game out within the next couple of turns, it's okay to play around Pummel this turn. So I think we're going to do it because it helps us set up for the kill. We'll block for 8.
Move Vynnset.
Okay. Took up Tunic. We're going to play an Aether Hail from Arsenal, fusing it with a... Or sorry, Aether Ice Vein, fusing it with an Aether Hail. Winning for 5. This Sage.
Red Ice Vein.
Yeah, so my thought process there is if I respect the Pummel, I still get to do this. He only has AB3 right now, so he potentially is looking at taking 2 damage down to 6. And then I get to set this in Arsenal and potentially go for a kill bit off of Storm Striders and Metacarpus Nodes.
Maybe 3.
Okay.
Discard. Taking 2.
We're at 6. I'm going to Arsenal this Aether Hail. And try to find the kill off the top of the deck.
Banish Shadow Puppetry.
It's pretty good.
Move to end step.
Okay, so if you have a blue, the most you can block is 3 damage, and we are looking at sending this pays for boots and the Arsenal card and a trigger on here, so that's 6, 7, 8, and we're going to send another 3 on top of that, so we should be good here. Let's go ahead and Aether Hail from Arsenal. Giving you a Frostbite, coming in for 2. Maybe 2. So no damage. Pop the Storm Striders. Play an Aether Ice Vein, bang for the Metacarpus Nodes, coming in for 6.
Maybe 1.
In response, I'm gonna lane when you for 3.
Yeah.
Not great.
No. Learning the deck though.
I think it was just 2 bad matchups for you.
Oh yeah.
honestly.
Oh yeah. Really hard matchups.
But like, I think those are important to show too.
100%.
Like, you can't just have like 50-50s
No.
all the time. Yeah, there's so many windows that I can like interrupt you in.
Yep.
And I feel like you took a lot of damage on your own Blood Debt
Yeah.
that game. I think you took at least like 6 damage
At
off
least.
of Blood Debt. If not, maybe
I got
a
locked
lot
out.
more.
I also forgot to put 2 cards in the deck, which I mean, as much as they help or don't help, definitely Delights, which are the
life gains.
life gains, but they're
Yeah.
2 costers. I had
Sure.
too many 2s and 3s in the deck currently. The deck feels really good. I want to adjust a couple cards. I want to play Spellblade Assault really bad,
It's a weird one.
but it's super strong. Like,
Ice Bolt instead of the Ice Vein. Didn't I Arsenal an Ice Bolt? That's entirely possible. I don't play Icelander that often. I'll have to watch it back. But you could be very correct on that. Yeah, I mean, Vynnset's strong.
she's got her power. I don't know if the way I'm playing her is the way that she should be played. I think I'm trying to force the aggro too much.
See, that's the thing though. Is like I feel like the aggro decks are the ones that look the most impressive. Like
Yeah.
especially the one that was running Rosetta Thorn and like all the going in attacks. Like I played against that one, and that one seems like it can dish out like a ton of damage. I liked this one because of the pummels.
The other thing is Nazareth. I play it for Wizards, and I drew into it like turn 1, and I had to
Yeah.
use it as a blue. It just was rough.
Yeah. Well, good games. Are we going to call it early?
Unless you have an idea of something else.
I do not. I don't think I have any other decks really ready. So, we can call it.
Yeah. Early night.
Yeah.
Early nights aren't terrible.
A little early. We played some grindy decks, which...
Next week's gonna be long.
Yeah. Well, luckily we don't have to play for the whole time. Alex does. We don't.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys weren't here earlier, we're bringing Alex on the stream, who's a Bolton player. Pretty high ranked up Bolton player. A lot of people on the Purple Discord have been asking to see some gameplay footage. So we might have a little bit of a different setup. I've got to orchestrate that still, or figure out what I want to do with that still. But yeah, which I think what we're going to do is tonight spend the rest of the time kind of revamping the look for next week, because they want to see hand cameras.
Be interesting.
So I have an idea for it. We'll figure it out. But
Okay. Yeah, well, tune in next week if you want to watch some Bolton games. He's going to be playing against Icelander and Lexi. I'm going to be playing the Lexi deck. You're going to be playing the Icelander list. Yeah, it's already scheduled. So hopefully we see you there. Thank you.
have a good
everyone.
night, everybody. Thanks for stopping.